Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Club Musgrave for the next round of the 2023 World Championships. And this is round 6 of the women's triples. And, of course, this afternoon we've got Zimbabwe showcasing this afternoon up against Wales. Should be a crack of a game. And in co-commentary with me this afternoon is Mr. Tim Phillips. Good afternoon, Tim.
Good afternoon, Brian. Good afternoon, viewers. Another fantastic afternoon here on the Gold Coast.
Beautiful blue skies, mate. Got everything we want for today, and this should be one cracker of a game. And, mate, the teams are.
For Zimbabwe, we have Caroline McDonnell, Melanie James, and Jane Rigby will be the skip. And for Wales, we have Melanie Thomas, Bethan Russ, and their skip is Laura Daniels.
Well, mate, we've had Laura on before, of course. Tim, I think she skipped the falls also too, mate. But also too, as ladies and gentlemen, you may see these the Zimbabwe team here this afternoon. They're wearing black armbands, and the reason they're doing it is the passing of a former cricketing great in Heath Streak, and his funeral is today. So I think we all remember Heath. He was a very good cricketer. And it's great to see the sporting section of the Zimbabwe community honouring such a great sportsman.
Yeah, he came out to Australia on a number of occasions, and was an all-rounder, capable of doing it both with bat and ball.
Yes, ever so true. So, but anyway, as I said, it's great to see. The cross-section of the sporting fraternity honour a true champion. Now, with this here, with rink 1, for those of you who aren't terribly aware, is that you'll see the shadow as the afternoon wears on. You'll see the shadow coming out and across the rink, and that does cause a little bit of havoc at times. It's something that can cause a bit of problems, particularly if you're not used to it. Good afternoon, Pothole Pete, and g'day, Joyce.
And you add that to the wind that's blowing right across the green into our faces. That just adds another level of difficulty to what the players may face this afternoon.
Ever so true, mate. So we're just waiting for the bell to go. That should be any minute. They should be off and running. So
Wales have a bit of a history with this event. They were the champions in this event, but way back in 1977.
Okay.
When they were successful, the Welsh ladies have won 3 gold medals at the World Championships, and the men are bringing up the rear with only 2. So
okay, so art of revenge. It should be interesting getting into finals at the end of the week, Tim, that's for sure.
Well, if it's anything like it was with the quarterfinals and semi-finals that we had last week at Broadbeach, you need to get yourself ready and get out to Musgrave on Friday, because that's where a number of those games are going to be played. I think there are 2. A morning and afternoon session. And I would suggest it's probably is at Broadbeach where the other lot will be.
It'll definitely be Broadbeach, mate.
Yeah.
Should be a cracking conclusion to this incredible event. And then next week, all roads lead to Club Rabina.
Yep, 5 days of Champion of Champions.
Yep. Should be one crack of a game. So, Hannes, how are you, Hannes? One of our regulars on from South Africa. There goes the bell. I don't think Nugget said pardon me, so it wasn't him.
Right, so I do see South Africa on this rink as well in ladies pairs, I believe, against Norfolk Island, it looks like. There are a few rinks down, and we'll be able to pass on some scores as the game progresses from this rink. Or at this green, I should say.
Okay, so Zimbabwe on the mat at the moment.
We're looking at about a three-quarter length.
Yep.
To start us off.
So Carolyn's playing the backhand. I tell you what, she's got this very well pointed. She's got a wide drawing bow by the looks of that. Good afternoon, Ian Van Rooyen. Good to have you on board from South Africa.
Pretty good start there. About a metre more she's looking for.
Yep, good start. As you said, pretty close to the line.
Breakages.
Been a fall already. Okay. Melanie.
Just laid that over.
Okay. Caroline once again sticking to the backhand. She's got out there in the same type of territory, which will start coming home now. It's definitely got a wide drawing bowl there, Tim.
Yeah. It just took a little wider line, but geez, it did come back some. And gathering from Melanie's first one, she didn't look to have as wide a drawing bowl, but she's certainly given that as much air as Caroline's, and she is coming all the way back.
What a bowl!
Yep, that's the business.
That's a great correction.
That's what this game's all about.
Yep.
So, she's Melanie James here now for Zimbabwe.
What a bowl. What a great bowl. Not far away. Just looking about another 2 foot of weight there, Boss.
A little bit deceptive there. I think the Zimbabwe bowl at 3 o'clock looks to be pretty close to shot there.
Yeah, it should be too tight by right, mate.
Yeah.
Way too tight. That's not a bad side of that. Can correct with the next one. That's what our great game's all about, the art of correction.
Correct.
Okay, Melanie. Again, she's put it out there. Looks to have reasonable type of weight on this too, Tim.
Oh, look at this start to turn now, Brian. It's going to come all the way back to the centre line, that's for sure. But just wanting with a little bit of weight. Pace of the green seems to have fooled a few of them. The first earlier game this morning, there was a lot of players had a lot of difficulty adjusting to the pace of the green. That may be due to the fact that they don't have a long outdoor season where they come from.
Yep.
And are not used to the conditions and wind and slower pace than some of the indoor surfaces that they play on.
That's ever so true, mate. Lovely result there, I'll say, by Bethan.
Yes, has just slightly touched that jack as well. That may bring that back one in as well.
It'll be pretty close, that's for sure.
See what Jane can produce. Lining up on the backhand.
Famous name in bowls, Rigby.
Yes. And one and only Maria, a long-time Australian representative.
Yep.
Just done just about everything in the game, Maria.
I tell you what, that's
putting a lot back in. She's been involved in selection and nurturing juniors. It's great to see that she's still involved. Real personality in the game.
Couldn't agree more. Okay, Laura Daniels. So we've showcased her. Skipping the fours, played very well too. She did.
Yes, they were really happy to be on the stream. The situation, they had an opportunity in round one because of some changes, but they were due to be on the stream, but for reasons beyond their control, they didn't make it. But they got to go, and when they did, they lapped it up and loved it.
Okay, We got Jane on the mat once again. I just don't
This
think
is
she's wide
not
enough.
going to hold up.
Yeah, good attempt, but just not quite.
Okay. So, Wales have an opportunity here to add 2.
Well, she's got a nice line on this.
Yes, she just needs to get it to come back inside that red bowl, and she's close. Ooh.
One.
One shot to Wales. So we were right that red one was the shot before the blue fell into the white.
Yep.
So Wales opened their account first. And, they have Melanie Thomas now going to decide the length that Wales want to play. And,
I thought they're going to keep it a bit shortish.
it does. It looks that way. So, got some.
Yes, set up there. So, most important, Timmy, you have to agree too. Having played a bit of 2-bowl triples as I have too, it's so important for your lead to absolutely nail it, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's so important. It really sets your team up for the rest of the end.
That's so true, Brian. I often refer to this as the most cutthroat of the disciplines, because this is the one that can get away from you very, very quickly if you're a bit shabby up front there, putting the pressure on your second.
Yes.
And you can blink and you fall down, and your skip's not going to be able to save you all the time. And numbers just seem to drop in out everywhere, and that's a really good start there from Caroline McDonnell.
Oh, that's a great first up bowl, mate, and that's just, I said, the importance of applying pressure from your very first bowl, mate, you know what I mean? So the pressure goes straight back on to Melanie.
It's amazing what it does too for your teammates when the lead's putting them on like that. The second is totally relaxed, and can come out and play some really, really good bowls.
Some enterprising bowls.
There was a particular game I've talked about a lot of times up at my club at Coolum, where a similar sort of thing happened. Gee
whiz, look at this.
Oh, that's a great 2 bowls.
That's probably what she didn't want. She didn't want to stick that out in the open though, Tim, did she?
No.
That's going to give the Wales lasses a real good view of that, and they've got a great catchment bowl back there from Melanie's first bowl. So
we had a lead and a second who were nowhere near it all day long.
Yep.
They were kept in the game by a superb performance from the skip, and they come down to play the last end, 1 shot behind, and the lead dropped it straight on. The other player missed. The lead dropped the second one straight on, and then by the time the second played, he went bang bang again, and they were the four bowls between the two of them that they had on the jack for the entire game. It just changed that mentality. That second felt so much more relaxed, and just stood up and played the bowl.
Yeah, just put up a bit short there with that one, Melanie James.
There's more than enough room to draw around that for Bethan.
A bit tight with this one.
It's not going to get all the way on that line, that's for sure.
Yeah, Bethan just still looking probably at a couple of metres of weight also too, mate, not just a bit of grass. A couple of metres of weight also too.
We're looking for...
Now this one here is, tell you what, this is on a nice track, mate.
Oh, we want to get all the way here.
Yeah.
This will get right behind it. Yeah, that's a nice bowl. You're holding a few there.
Yeah, holding 3 shots there, mate, and they're 3 very good shots too, Tim.
Yeah, well, the front 2 are highlighted with the 3 white marks that you can see on the 2 bowls. They were just rippers to start with.
No, that's for sure. Absolute crackers there, mate.
Jane has some work to do probably, but
well, she can't really tack it, can she? She's got to cut it down first up with her first bowl. She's got to try and look for second shot. The best. Now she's out and about. She's around this bowl. Comes down to her weight.
Just a bit on the runny side.
Just a bit on the runny side. And that's what happens sometimes you're down, Tim, doesn't it? Like, I mean, you're conscious of the fact you've got to reach that head.
So one positive there is that she's got one on the turf at the back.
Yep.
So does open up other options if she wanted to be a bit more aggressive.
I tell you what, she's on a beautiful line. Just start working into the head now, because the idea is to probably look for fourth shot, but not leave a target. But she hasn't looked for fourth spot, but she's into a pretty good home just there.
She certainly hasn't left a target, that's for sure. So now we're contemplating. We're going to try to draw and look to just touch the jack over to her other bowl.
Yes.
Or be a bit more forceful. And I think she's taken the other option. She's looking for the bowl or the jack.
Oh.
Whiskered past.
Gee whiz, that was close, mate. I mean, you don't write down, sorry, it was close, but I didn't get it. That was pretty reasonable. Yeah, she's going to stick out there. Why not? She's had one out there, so.
Well, there'll be naught for Skinny here.
Yep. Well, but she's got a beautiful grass line.
We don't need to worry about that.
She's well and truly out there, mate.
Playing keepings off out there.
She's not going to hurt anyone there, mate.
No.
Definitely not going to upset the scorer. So that's 3. That's a handy pick up there to the Zimbabwe combination, ably led by Jane Rigby. Okay, so Carolyn McDonald.
She's going to start on the 6 foot mark, and
pretty close to it, Tim.
They went about 3/4 lengths when they played this way last time with the first end. If she gets, I think she's got enough there. It's probably about 24, 25 metres. I think she's on the wrong line for a start, isn't she?
Yeah, can't bring it over here.
That would have been an interesting.
How easy.
An interesting draw to that.
Yep. A funny feeling that Emma Boyd just played a bomb on the rink next door for Canada against New Zealand.
That's a fair start here from Caroline.
We got a new name. Yeah, good. Not too far away there, but Melanie just running through the head there slightly. But we got Caroline back here again. First bowl's not too far away, running about 2.5 feet just behind the head. Could be a little bit underdone grass line with this one here too. It just starts swinging.
It's a pretty good looking line here.
She got the kitty, not quite.
No. Just about a metre or so more left there.
Yep.
So, Zimbabwe holding the shot at the moment. Just going pretty close to a second shot. Yes, a lovely bowl there.
Absolutely. That's a great bowl there. Melanie James. For those of you unaware that the teams have got red bowls or blue bowls, which is fantastic for commentators. Should happen all the time.
Got the weight? No.
Not quite, no.
And, down on the forehand now.
Yep.
Melanie. And played a pretty good looking bowl here. And all the way.
That's a great bowl. Melanie James.
Probably holding 3 there now, Zimbabwe. Pretty important that Bethan can slide one in here and ease a bit of the pain. She's well out, and if it's just down to the weight, she's not going to get past
Not
that
quite,
short one. No.
Just grabbed hold of it on the way past.
It's amazing how those short ones always seem to play a part in the game. Okay, so we've had an update now. It's actually Heather Singleton as the skip for Zimbabwe.
And I'll tell you what, have you noticed since we've had the name change, how well they're going? Hey, on fire, mate. So, no, apparently the other lass is playing the pairs, bit of a change around, so that's all right. Tell you what, this team here is playing very well though so far. She's just not going to be quite under that bowl. It's going to get a little bit too much of it.
Too fat.
Probably trying to sit that blue bowl there, just at the back there, I reckon.
That's where I think she was.
She was looking for.
Yep. So Laura's looking to try and get one in here.
Yep.
She's out and about.
Could be a little
fraction wide, is it?
Working.
No, it's going to come home here now. This has got some real merit, Brian. Oh, and the girls have ridden it all the way home. That's a great bowl there.
Great bowl there from.
And the beauty of that for Wales is that they do have the Bacchus bowl on the rink.
So
that affords them a little more protection.
Yep. So, Mike Watts, g'day Mike, great to have you back on board, mate.
But a look at this, she is going to play directly at the head.
She's close.
This didn't seem to, with that weight, it didn't seem to turn much at all, did it, Brian?
I was surprised. I thought that was close because I thought she had really good weight to sit inside that.
My thoughts exactly. Okay, so she's just played a brilliant bowl here, Laura. So how good's your memory, Bill?
This girl can play bowls, mate, I'm telling you.
Well, she's certainly sent this out on a fair track. Get this to come home as well as the last one. No.
Just caught. She did the damage.
Okay, well, that's one to Wales.
Yeah. Yeah, Dave, it was a great bowl, mate. Emma, yes, 100%. Couldn't agree more. She played it beautifully. So the
score was 3-2 after 3 ends.
Yep. Great start by both teams, in actual fact. Zimbabwe, as I said, once again, we've had some great contests. With all due respect, Tim, but this one here is shaping up to be equal to all the rest of them.
Well, you had a ripper in your last game there, Singapore and United States. I think decided on the last bowl, I believe.
Absolutely was Ann Nuns. An absolutely incredible bowl. Anyone in the world would have been happy with that bowl, mate, to win a game. Absolutely world class. So we see.
Well, Wales, she's certainly going to bring this all the way back to the centre line. That's a very good start there.
Great bowler. As we see Nugsy, my little mate, he's walking around picking stuff up, doing, so he's work of that boy. Only because he wants a chair. Okay. Caroline McDonnell.
That's where Melanie's came from. She's managed to slide around the back.
Yeah, a bit of breeze still blowing Pothole, that's for sure, mate. It's not as bad as it was in the last game, but it's still pretty strong, mate. Coming straight across the green. This being definitely the wider hand of the two. That's the way the breeze is coming.
By all intents, this should
Cut.
cut across unless she grabs it and goes with it, which she
go.
has. So there you go.
Yep, good bowl there.
Going to change the line. It's going to come out and play on the backhand.
Yep.
This will be the harder of the two sides.
Well, it is there, mate, isn't it? Because you can see the shadow starting, as we said before, the shadow starts sneaking across this green. So
I'd be more inclined always with this coming to try and play the wider hand for as long as I could.
Okay, yes.
They've just drawn in so well.
Melanie is a
Lepender girl.
Lepender girl. Thanks, Mike. Is that up your neck of the woods there, my friend, is it? Okay, yeah, no, got a great bowl there, so can she add to it?
Well, that's definitely going to come home from there. It's going to get underneath, makes a connection, turns it up.
Probably needed another roll, didn't she?
Well, she could be, they can afford to be just a little narrower there because they come in on that line and turn that blue bowl over, then they're going to turn that into the head.
Yep. Tell you what, this is on a perfect line, mate.
This is going to duck at the last minute, I think.
Sit the bowl.
It did, but didn't manage to.
Great bowl.
To slide round. I think Wales is going to turn around now and play on the backhand.
Yep.
Holding shot. There's an open draw. Not much chance of giving it away on this hand. It's they've stuck it out there. It's a bit weighty and.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good home, mate.
Anything on the deck is behind is always a chance to get into play.
Yep. Yeah, just showing the jack high.
Skip Heather's giving an indication that you can see that so far the bowls that have come down that hand have not managed to get all the way back. That one did.
That one
just
has.
a little bit on the weighty side, but as they change over, it's the Welsh holding.
Thanks very much for that, Mike. About 28 miles, he said.
About 4 points away.
4 points away, not far at all, Mike. Hey, good on you, mate. Great to see all of the country shirts out there. As we said, we can. There's some colourful shirts out there, Tim.
Yeah, well, you look at the shirts and then look at the bowls, and you see the array of colours both on the green and on the bodies.
Oh, absolutely, mate. So
this is fairly well pointed. It's going to do its business getting home here late.
Yeah, pretty tight looking drawing bowl. Looks as though what she's using. Okay, just showing Heather Singleton.
If you can get a bit of this, Jack, she can make a couple.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, she's on a good line.
But, again, it's
just holding.
It is, isn't it?
Well, that's definitely the narrow hand of the two, though, Tim, with all due respect.
Yeah.
But she's even got a shot on the play under that red bowl, because that blue one would go out the head with those bowls touching.
This is a better line.
It's going to take that shot away from her, mate.
Just going to scoot through. Well, it did have some run once it got to the jack there, Brian.
Certainly did.
The object here was to try and be a bit narrower than her last. And this is still on the runny side. We're going to add one more to the Welsh tally.
Yep.
And after 4 ends, we're all tied up at 3.
Just lengthened it out just a tad.
Yes, they were inclined to. They were a little shorter before, but they've stretched it out a little bit this time. The first attempt with when they had control of the map was to go short. A little bit lengthened here and got enough to come all the way back. It was well pointed.
Yep.
Hung out there on the wing.
Yep. Just got to sneak around.
It's still coming.
Sneak under it? Not quite.
Not quite enough. Is holding up pretty well to the jack.
Got the kitty, mate.
Got a piece of it. Gone to a good home at the back, and front bowl is the shot at the moment. There's an open draw available here for Melanie. Oh no, sorry, it's Caroline.
Yep.
They come home from out there.
They definitely do, mate.
Still had a metre or more to travel. Very smooth delivery. It's to find a home behind the jack and add into the count. It's half a metre or so past the jack. Ball's laid down as well now. So, this should start to work under this bowl and get that little touch and
just missed it.
Sailed out to the Never Never. And appears still to be on the rink. It opens up the draw here for Bethan. She's played a pretty good looking bowl. If she can run it all the way out, it'll make a difference. It is going to count, but there's still about a half a metre. If she can draw to the back blue, beat the back blue, she'll have shot. Sent it out on a good path. It's now all down to the run. You've got to miss that front one. She may end up backdooring it here. I think she has. I think it's still Wales with the shot.
Beautiful afternoon here at Musgrave Hill. Sun shining, birds are singing.
Bees are making honey.
Yep. Good afternoon, Michael. Good to have you back on board, mate. Right, Laura Daniels. She's probably holding two. Definitely one anyway.
Set it down on a good path. It's touched on the blue one. That's definitely the shot hole now.
Yep.
And not sure that it managed to There's Zimbabwe on the way in, so if she can find the passage here between these bowls, needs to hold her head and stay off that blue.
Yeah, it looks like, is it 2?
Well, Wasp Girls surveying the scene, and I think there's a shot there for her to play on the forehand. She wasn't too far away with her last, so she's got the line.
Okay. Thank you, Philip, for those kind words. Okay. Laura trying to play onto this other bowl. She's awfully close. The bowl starts working into the head now. It's going to come through for another one too. Yeah, that's very well played. She probably made 4 out of that. Very, very good bowl there. Played it absolutely beautiful. Thing about that, she played it with good weight, Tim, so she just came through too.
Yep. Yes. She had all the things going for there.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Like, you know. So, big bowl here for Heather.
I think she's hung that out a bit.
Just her weight, really. It's like, look at her grass line. Absolutely spot on there, mate. Absolutely spot on. 2. They're going to put a measure on that front red one, are they? Or thank you very much for those kind words, Philip. I'm glad that you're enjoying the commentary, mate. And we're teaching you something. By the end of this week, mate, your life skills should have gone through the roof.
Oh, that third one is definitely
yeah, mate. Yes.
So,
yep.
3 is the number.
Yeah, and that's a good bowl. That's a very good bowl there by Laura. Just said, played that with beautiful weight, didn't she?
Well, she had the opportunity and she nailed it.
Yep.
And
absolutely. So
playing those shorter shots, those conversions give you a bit of confidence, and you sort of walk a bit taller.
Yes. No, very good, and good roll here too from Melanie Thomas. Is
amazing what some confidence does to you, eh?
Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. A good 3/4 length here. Tell you what, it's not a bad starter too. It's starting to work into the head now.
Just not going to get all the way there. It had a pretty good line. Look at that. So
yep,
right on the centre line, really. Probably still a metre and a bit.
Yeah, probably a metre and a bit there, I think, Tim. So Caroline McDonnell sticking to the forehand also too, as we see that shadow just starting to creep in a little bit more.
This is definitely going to come all the way back to the centre.
It's probably just going to cut.
Oh, it'll still be good enough for shot.
Oh, absolutely, mate. But just the difference, though, Tim, isn't it, with the wider drawing bowl?
Oh yeah, well
it's definitely not as tight as what the Wasp girls are using.
Oh, when they came this way last time, it was very evident how wide this hand was and how well it was drawing back.
Well, look at this.
Here's another one that's going to get basically all the way back there.
What a great correction there, though, Tim. That's a very handy bowl.
Didn't miss the line by much again.
No. Okay, so favour Caroline McDonnell for having one shot with that red bowl that's sitting just about jack eye. So she's coming back now also too, but she does not want to. She has to slice the kitty or sit that bowl or just miss both. So I reckon that's probably gone in the ditch. Bill, I don't think so, mate. I'm not 100% sure, but if you probably contacted Broad Beach Bowls Club down there, mate, they'd probably be able to let you know, Bill. That's where the merchandising tent is. I'm not too sure what they're selling, Bill, I must admit that.
So another great bowl here from the Welsh girls.
Yep. But I must admit, Bill, yes, they are a very good shirt, though, aren't they? You know, I think there's some wonderful shirts out here. Some of the nations have got some wonderful imagination and done some really good shirts. Oh, Brucey wants one too. Sorry, mate. Brucey gets one before you do, Bill. So we see another.
This is, if he's got the run here, this is going to go close to coming all the way back as well.
Oh, I just needed a bit more weight, but they've probably locked in. Well, I don't think it's third shot, but
Laura's just wanting Bethan to play down here. Look to draw inside the red bowl from Zimbabwe.
Yep. Even if you emailed Broad Beach Bowls Club, mate, that's where the merchandising tent is. They'd probably be able to let you know, buddy. Just not going to quite drop inside that bowl.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too much weight.
Certainly had the line for what was asked.
Yeah.
Just the weight out there.
Yep.
And needs to keep it at bay.
Okay. Now, she's going to try and set this bowl. She's not far away.
Going to come across the head
and get the bowl.
Punch the bowl down, unfortunately.
Just didn't get enough of it. Gee whiz, that was a great attempt there, though, wasn't it? She played that very well.
It just didn't get the result that she was looking for. But
Melanie James.
It's a good effort.
Yeah, that's for sure. So down to Heather Singleton now. It's a pleasure, Bill. Okay, Laura, first up. Just asked to play the backhand inside those two red bowls.
Joshua Beattie is a score update from Broadbeach. Australian men 4-all against Malaysia after 4 ends.
Thanks, Joshy.
So, men's fours there.
Tell you what, she's played this very, very well. Just a little bit run. Definitely got the tee covered now, mate. Joshy, look at that, mate. Nearly all capitals. So he's obviously using up all his pay.
Malaysia seemed to be the only word that didn't come up in the capitals.
I'd say he's probably bought a beer out of his money by the looks of it. Couldn't afford all capitals. Yeah, Joshy. Okay.
It's only going to be down to the weight here because they are turning there, but
this hand won't turn as much as the other hand, though.
No, definitely not. But there was little or no turn there, and the weight wasn't that bad.
Tell you what, it's a long time since someone said that to me. Your weight's not that bad. Again, starting to work. She's trying to set this bowl.
This is better.
She's got it this time.
Yep. Great shot.
Jeez, that's brought a few into play there, Tim.
Quite possibly.
Yep.
So.
Big bowl here. Heather shapes it up. She's taking her time, as she should. She's going to play the wider hand of the two bowlers. So sometimes I think that's the best hand to play.
Has she given it enough?
I don't think so.
It's going to come up a bit on the short side, although...
Oh, great attempt. That's definitely eased the pain, though, mate.
Interesting there. They've taken out one of the Welsh bowls, and by the look of that, they're going to throw a tape quickly over the other one. And Welsh lead Caroline chocks up the bowl. Sure, it doesn't slip over. Yeah, it looks like it's just the one. One more to Wales, and we've got through the first 6 ends. It's a very good start here from Wales. It just managed to rock the jack as he's gone by. This one is well pointed as well, but just left off a bit of the weight, come right back to the centre line, as did the first bowl for Melanie's.
Great first up lead bowl, isn't it, Tim?
Well, she's out in the same sort of field here again, Brian.
Yeah, she's just going to cut. Look at that wind pick it up now. It's just saying the difference when the wind gets a bit stronger. Just sorry about the ladies. I just had to talk to a real dear friend of mine in Roger Goodridge, who's been a bit crook and been in hospital, and I just had to see how he was. So it was great to catch up with Roger there for a few seconds.
A legend in the bowls world.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
This is going to cut as well.
Just shooting across the head there, yes. So it's cut it down though. It's definitely only the one shot now though, so it's a pretty good second shot they just locked in, jack high.
Bethan will be looking to replace that. It's just coming into view now. It looks like it. Yeah, it's pulled up a little on the short side.
Yep. Okay.
This has got some merit here. It's going to turn right onto the jack and the shot bowl.
Oh, great bowl.
And, as easy as that. It's now back around and advantage to Zimbabwe. About 15 inches or so to get in there for Bethan. He's given it some good air.
Tell you what, she's not far away. Probably
not,
just her
not
weight.
Not going to run it, yeah.
Just, gee, look at the perfect line she had coming in there, though. Alan, sorry to hear that you're back in hospital, buddy. Mate, hope all goes well for you on Friday. I'll give you a tingle on the weekend, mate. See how everything is. Yeah, great to catch up with Rod just then, mate. Only for a few seconds, but
round it comes.
Really good to catch up with him, though, Al. Absolute great bloke, Roger Goodridge. Yeah, good bowl there. Two good bowls.
Probably added another one to the count.
I'd say so there, mate. Be holding 2 shots there, and that blue bowl out there is going to be the guideline really for Heather to come around.
Yeah, well, that's the wide drawing hand. If you're not around that, I think you're ta-da the goose and off in never overland.
Yes, ever so true. At least you can watch some bowls while you're in hospital, though, Al. That's one good thing, buddy.
Yeah, use the hospital internet.
Save your own data, mate, don't you? Okay. Laura on the mat playing her backhand, of course. Oh, I tell you, I think she's got to be a little bit even with her tight bowls.
It was lacking in 2 departments there.
Yep. Okay, Heather, so that short bowl out there, that Welsh bowl's the one that she's got to come around. That's really in their eye there. I think it's in both their eyes, really, Tim. You know.
I believe so. The shots that have come back have been around that front bowl.
Oh, beautiful weighted bowl.
There There is plenty of room there, so that's probably going to count.
Yeah, that counts. That's third shot, mate.
So, there are options if you're just underneath that that short one. You're going to cut it down. This one is definitely going to draw around. Now down to the weight.
This is a great bowl, mate.
And this is going to get all the way to the jack.
What a bowl.
That's a champion bowl, that.
That's a gem of a bowl, isn't it? That's a hard one to pluck out of the head there too, Tim, when you look at that, isn't it? It's a hard one to get.
I believe she played a similar sort of shot the last time they came this way.
Yep.
Which was... had the confidence to stand up there, was facing 3 or 4 down there and played an absolute gem.
Gem of a bowl.
Is Heather going to look for some weight? I think she is here. They do have all the backest, and she's not going to get there.
Geez, that was a good attempt though, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I think she could see the numbers. She could feel it out cleanly and make 3.
3, that's correct.
If she got both of them, she'd probably still get a couple.
Yep. No, that's a great try there by Heather. It's that was a good attempt. Right. Melanie Thomas on the mat at the moment.
One more to Wales.
Yep, 8-3. It's a handy pickup.
8-3, and they're
just the
up
one.
on the starting the 8th end.
Yep.
10 ends to play. The hour 27. I'm not sure the hour 27 is going to come into.
Won't come into play now, mate. As this shadow starts creeping across the green, we'll start coming in a little bit.
We'll find out. We'll be running through the ends.
Yep.
Well, going to be happy with that. Just left that one out out to dry there.
Yep.
So really important that you establish a lead. The idea with this is just to keep the foot down and just keep the pressure on. This is a very good start here from Zimbabwe.
Oh, great bowl, Caroline. McDonnell, they don't get much better than that for a start-off lead bowl.
No, you'll take that every day, won't you? And be happy as the skip.
Yeah. Definitely was, Deb. Wasn't it? Deb Taylor says, superb bowl, Laura, and it really was. It was a great bowl, Deb, that's for sure. And Trish Bell says, go Zimbabwe.
She gets under here. She's going to come all the way back. Probably just
handy home
on
there.
The tee, not far from it. So
pretty handy home though, mate.
Any touch on the shot bowl is going to send the jack back to in the vicinity of that blue bowl.
Absolutely.
So,
how good's the memory?
Well, we're out in a similar field. We've got a similar weight. This is another very good lead bowl here. Well, what do you say about memory, Brian?
Mate, I'll tell you what, though, that's a bit of a target there, though, isn't it? Well, you get the inside of that last bowl, you get both of them clean as a whistle.
You've just played 2 really good ones yourself.
Yeah, but
that's
what they're playing, mate.
Yep, you'd be looking to attack, right from your start. You've got a bit of confidence in your game and show a bit of confidence in you too to play the shot. So pretty much a second's go-to. And she has managed to split both of them. Stay with it. Get a touch as well.
What a bowl!
That's a tick in 3 different boxes there.
What a bowl! Gee whiz.
Brilliant.
She played that beautiful, but that was really set up with that last bowl, though, Tim, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you called it as soon as it got there as being a.
It was a target, but it was such a good bowl by Carolyn, though. You know what I mean? Yeah. But she really needed that just in behind the head with only a 1 bowl target.
Well, it's what you want to see when it got set up like that.
Look at this for a reply.